Hi everyone, my name is Eduardo and today we are discuss The Blood of Olympus by Riordan. So as you know, if you're seeing the chapters of my channel, that I bought this book in the internet in October, but just came in November. And I finished this book last week. So yeah. And yeah, it's the end of a era, I think, because we've lived with Percy Jackson's adventures that was more, and we had more in the Heroes of Olympus. It's so sad to see Percy Jackson gone forever. It's the last book in the series. I like it. I really like it, but I had some issues with some things in the novel that were kind of problematic, but Riordan could give us the final battle for the final oath, I think. I don't know if he's gonna write more about his characters. If he do in the future, and it's not very possible. So this book is a goodbye forever. Okay? And I rated in Goodreads, so I have my star system here, which is 10 stars. So I give this book 8 stars. It's good. And now is the spoilers part, and I don't want to do it. It's too painful. It's too painful. Painful. I want to do what? So if you don't read this book, leave, because I'll do some discussion and you really need to read this book. Seriously, go read it. So bye, and please come back for discussion. Okay, the spoilers part is in session. It is in session, and now I have my series complete. It's kind of awkward because I have the three first books of the series in Portuguese. I have the North American edition of The House of Hades, which I didn't like this cover, and that happened. It's the least favorite cover of my collection, and with all glory, the North American edition of The Blood of Olympus. Why is it North America? Because I don't know if Canada has this edition, but surely they have this edition with illustrations as we have in Brazil, but in Brazil it is in Portuguese and this is English, so I have this weirdo collection of that's organized. Alright, I have this weird collection of Heroes of Olympus because One day I was walking in a bookstore, this was in June, and I saw this edition of House of Hades. Were in a good price for important that from a book that literally came to Brazil. This kind of products are really expensive than the Brazilian. So I didn't found the Brazilian edition of House of Hades, but I picked this book and I check out the price. The price for these editions are the same, and the Brazilian is more cheap, expensive than this. So I bought it, and I also bought a Legion that day. I do a Legion video later, guys. Come on. Now let's do it on the matters. It's the final book which we see Percy in Annabeth, and there is not Percy in Annabeth POV. Holy shit! We know the characters for 10 fucking books, and we don't see a POV of them, of this book. Even one chapter. Oh my god, could be really quickly, like 1 page, 2, 3. I don't mind, but I want it. The last POV they had were in this book, which I pick a horrible cover, by the way, again. And we also don't have a POV of Hayes and Frank. I really like those characters. Was the highlights for me of Son of Neptune, including Rena. But there is some POVs that Rick Riordan put it in this book that I love it, which was Rena and Nico. It was so amazing reading it. And in the beginning of the book, I got more interesting to read that part than the other 2 parts. But when I was reading, I kind of accepted the both as awesome. So this book doesn't happen anything with Frank, because as you read Heroes of Olympus series, we know Frank has a problem. His life depends on a piece of wood. And if get burned, he dies. They're only mentioning this in the ending. Like Hazel in the ending, all the battle's over, the Romans and Greeks are friends, not foes. And Hazel, there is this Nico chapter, and Nico sees Hazel with this piece of wood. And then remember, wait. Doesn't happen anything? Like half it burns and Frank dying and Hazel saved in last hours so he can be alive, but there is nothing about this. It was the last book, so that was kind of disappointed, because it was a thing that Rick Riordan was writing, and I think Rick. I don't know why I call it Nick. I think Rick was writing, and he remembered the ending. Oh my God, Frank's life depends on a piece of wood. Oh shit, how I forgot it. So, let's put a mission in the end, and everything be okay. Wasn't much okay. Not. However, this book has interesting parts, like, oh my God, how we can begin. Octavia, he fucking dies. hate him. He is a fucker, and he really deserved to die. He really deserved to die. I can't be a control lunatic if I talking like this. With all the happiness I have, and when Octavian died, I cheer, and yeah, I send him to fuck himself in the hell, something like that, because it probably is gonna be in ordinary hell, not Elysium. Octavian, you're shit. Your soul is gonna be raped by demonic creatures on the underworld. That's part of that to say that his souls or whatever doesn't have in this book. It was a bad joke. But I cheered when his death. I really cheered. Oh my god, Reina and Nico, they were so kick-ass in this book, including Nico. Nico sent a Silva Roman to Underworld. That was amazing. It's and in Nico's ending was too fantastic. Solangelo, yeah, Nico gets a guy. For me, he get it, but yeah, Solangelo, and in the end it was so funny, like Nico saying, "Oh Percy, I have a crush on you, but forget it, I'm with another," and he leaves Percy, and Percy's like, what the fuck happened? I really love this. I really love it. And Percy and Annabeth were almost killed again in this book. But fortunately, Piper and the crew of Augur 2 saves him. But they somehow wake up Gaia, and Gaia chooses to arise in Camp Half-Blood, which was interesting because I imagine she rising on Greece, but she really chose a place to rise. Yeah, Gaia is smart. The Earth is smart. So, oh my god, what I have to talk about this book? Oh yeah, we have this physician cure that they go to find it, and Leo's sacrifice was so beautiful. He dies, but he's get resurrected by the physician cure. I think is the name, the physician. I check it out later, and you tell me in the comments, guys. And he finds Ogia, and he finally takes Calypso out of this island, and that is the ending. I imagine Leo come back to Camp Half-Blood for months with Calypso. That could be an epic ending, but yeah, and was too easy to find Calypso. He got in the explosion. Is blown away with Festus, and they around the earth. Not around the earth, and they fly, and after that, easily they found Ogia. That was too easy. For me, Ogias could be really, really hard to find. It was too easy, and I like the idea that Leo settles down with Calypso. Oh god, my pronunciation sucks sometimes, but I have to practice the talking process. And they go out of Ogia. That was great. But the part they arrive in Camp Half-Blood, and everyone's cheering up. And we don't have it. Sorry. was a good book although. For me, in the series, these books for the better, but because the cover, I don't know, it's because of cover. This is better than this. Oh yeah, I can show you. This is the order that I like of my evaluation in the books. I'm going to have 5, 5, 4, 4, and 3 stars. I really don't like much of Son of Nephew because Teresa's part was really dreadful, but the ending was really Hershey, and I gave attention and I like it. So this is all for today, and I see you next time. Yeah, it's the end of the era, guys. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot to tell you guys. We have the new series of Mr. Riordan. It's called Magnus Chase and the God of Asgard, the Sword of Summer. There is a mention that Annabeth says that her father has brother. They don't talk much because of our rivalry. So we probably Magnus Chase is Annabeth Chase cousin. There's a hope. Crackpot 3. So that is finally a goodbye. Thank you guys for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.